also doesn't have a thumbnail. I'll put the thumbnail in later then. There we go. All right, pull up live chat. All right. Let's do it. We have a lot of characters to get through. This will take a bit. Okay. Don't tell me we're lagging already. Kinda. All right, just waiting for people to show up, and yeah. Perhaps I could have waited an extra hour. If they're not used to me going live this early. Actually, let me share this stream with the Alliance. All right, we're back now. Stream is shared. Hey there, Sarkis. Hey there, Reboot. How's it going? About to get started. We have a lot of characters to get through. There's 163 characters in the game right now. And I made sure that I had everyone. That is right. Much appreciated, guys. Let me pin Sarkis' message. There we go. All right. Wait a couple more minutes to get started here. Doing pretty good. How are you guys doing? Hey there, Black Sun. Good here. Whoa, that is not what I want to do. I'm not rebranding these. All right, so yeah, our Warrior Brokenness tier lists are slightly different from your average tier lists. We don't do letters. We do on a scale of how broken they are. It's kind of like my Warrior opinion polls a couple days after a Warrior drops. Speaking of which, I forgot to do one for Emma, but like, I mean, we're going to talk about it today, so there's really no need. So, all right. How about we get started with the movie Putty? How do you guys feel about Putty? People are saying bad. He is very slow and very blockable. Gotcha. So yeah, we'll just put him there. I think we put him in decent before, but yeah, he's been downgraded. He needs a slight buff. I mean, that putty is supposed to be slow, but he's too slow. So, all right. Black Sun, we are on movie Jason now, so slow down there, pal. Here we go. All right, movie Red. I see a decent in the chat. I see bad in the chat. Kind of feeling over here. We're also keeping in mind global players and how they use characters. So Radman kind of brings him up here, but that might average him out as a meh. So yeah. Okay, I'm seeing a decent. See another decent. Okay, we got more decents right now. So is Emma overpowered? No, she's not. Hey there, Mr. Cheese. We have just gotten started. We're only 2 characters in. Now we're moving on to movie Trini. How do you guys feel about her? I don't think she's as good as Jason, but I don't think she's bad. I do see a bad in the chat. I see a decent. Okay. It's 1 for 1 right now. So I don't count mine. I'm usually like a tiebreaker, compromiser. I see a decent. Low decent. All right. Going decent. Movie Zach. What about movie Zach? I mean, he's very, very, very close range. He's not slow per se, but he's not quick. But yeah, very close range. Kind of blockable, honestly. Kind of blockable. I think he's been in bad this entire time. You know, I don't think we've ever had him above bad. So yeah. All right. I've seen some scary alpha players. I've seen some pretty scary alpha players. I see a meh. I see 2 mehs. I see a decent. I see a very good. Okay. Well, a very good and a decent kind of cancel out into a meh. So we've got 2 meh votes, it looks like. And then an extra decent. Okay. Looking like meh. All right. Movie Kimberly. I'm seeing 2 very good votes already. That's that's a good sign. Looking like that right now. See another very good. Another very good. Okay, yeah. Kimberly. Very good. Billy. I see a meh for Billy. Kind of like Alpha. If you don't see him a lot, but there's a couple players out there that will make them look absolutely crazy. I see 2 meh votes for Billy. I see a decent for Billy. I see another decent, another meh. Okay. Black Sun and Mr. Cheese, we are not skipping ahead until this character is put onto the board. We are not moving on to another character. So if it has not been placed in the tier list, we're still on them. Okay, I'm seeing decent and meh for Billy. Let me get a head count here. A That is right. So when we get to Rocky, Zeo Rocky, please keep it civil. I don't want to have to start timing people out. Haven't had to do that very much in the past. Don't want to start doing that now. All right, Billy, I see one meh, one decent, one meh, or two mehs, two decents, three mehs, three decents. It is split for Billy. Okay, I'm seeing some mehs flooding in. All right, so he's going up above. I feel like decent should be above meh, actually. Don't you think? I mean, we've had it like this forever, so, I mean, might as well keep it like that, right? Okay, now we are on Rita. How do you guys feel about Rita? I don't think she's quite as good as Alpha or Billy. But once again, there's a couple players that make her look pretty menacing, but they heavily rely on assists because Rita's just blockable. I see a very good, two very goods. Interesting. And I see another decent. Okay, well, a very good and a decent cancel out to a meh. So I have one vote for very good, one meh vote. Seeing some more decents. Okay, kind of lowering it. So two very goods. I see two decents. And a meh vote. So we'll just put her in the middle there. Okay. TV Jason, I'm seeing some meh votes already from Black Sun and Sarkis. I see a decent vote from Freya. See another meh. Unless that was meant for Rita. Gotcha. I see a decent for Jason. Interesting. I mean, they did kind of buff him recently, semi-recently. You can't drop your juggles very hard or very easily anymore, so he's better for that. A little faster. Okay. Red Ranger goes, hey, I'm decent. Seeing mostly mez. Yeah, all right. I do feel like decent should go above meh, though. I mean, now that I'm looking back. So technically, movie red and movie yellow would be in meh, and then alpha, Billy, Rita, and TV Jason would be in decent. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to rebrand. Hold on. Because I feel like when you go like meh, it's like it's kind of good, kind of bad. Decent's like good. Wait a minute. Did that? Hold on. Did that just completely flip it around? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, gotcha. There we go. There's arrows on the right that I can use to move them. Gotcha. Okay, that looks better. All right. We're keeping that rebrand. So it goes from bad to meh to decent to very good to broken. I feel like that's how my warrior opinion polls go anyway, so. All right. Meh was always below decent. Then why was it changed at the start? Because that was weird. All right. TV Trini. How about her? I see a very good. I see a decent. I see a meh in all caps. Seen some more very goods. I mean, they did buff her in the last year. Her counter does go off automatically now. And they did change her attack patterns a little bit. It's kind of harder to read her. So, yeah. So keep in mind the recent balance updates. Okay, so we're going to put her up here. I mean, I have struggled to fight her recently, so I can speak from experience. All right. Not even going to ask. That's he's been down there a while. I'm seeing meh votes? What? Are we promoting him? I feel like he's always been down here. That's kind of surprising that you guys are opting to bump him up a little bit. All right, we only have 2 votes for Billy, though. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Sold. I do see a bad vote now, and I see a good vote now. It's either decent or very good. We don't have a just good vote. Well, bad and good cancel out to a meh. So there you go. Another meh vote. Recent buff made him better. A little bit. Not by a whole lot. They just made his didn't they make his 3-hit combo harder to drop in the air? I think that was about it. That's all I can remember, at least. Dragon Shield Blue would be the day OG Billy gets buffed. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, TV Zach. How about him? I do see I see a bad vote. I see a decent vote. Let's cancel out to a meh. Wow, okay. Polarizing opinions on Zach there. I was not expecting that. I mean, I feel like he's better than these characters, right? I feel like he should be up here. You know? He's not great, but, that just means we're not going to put him up here. He does kind of need a buff. Just kind of a forgettable character at this point. I don't know. I think I'm going to stick him up there. He is better than the 3 characters in Matt right now. So we'll put him there. He's underutilized. All right. Green V1. How about him? Yeah, they can, because they're movie and TV characters that are low rarity. So yeah, they're not as good as recent characters, but still. All right, I'm seeing some decents. All right, looks like that's the general consensus. Lord Zed, wasn't he buffed recently? Kind of recently, in the last year? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing 3 right off the bat for very good for Zed. 4 votes for very good for Zed. Zed is the only one that can properly compete? Yeah, it sounds about right. You guys are already moving on to Rito. Yeah, he's not great. He's he's very blockable. I don't know about slow. He's not quick, but he's very blockable. All right. Looks like that's about it. Rita very good. Rita decent. They will never buff Rito because he's one of the worst Mighty Morphin villains. I see a lot of decents. All right. We'll stick her right there then. Her buff made her better. Did she get buffed lately? I don't remember her getting buffed. What did they change? Same time Zed got buffed? Okay. That might be why, because Zed probably got most of the attention with his buffs. He probably got buffed crazier than she did. All right, Goldar. I'm seeing some meh votes for Goldar. I see a bad vote for Goldar. Looks like, I mean, once again, I kind of feel like he's better than these characters here. I mean, he is one of my, I keep forgetting he's one of my mains. I used him in ladder quite a bit a couple of years ago. I just dropped him for a ton of other characters. I need to start using him again. His stomp crits are crazy. I'm seeing mostly med votes, so he's going to stay there. Something may change in the future, though. Seeing decent, not decent, decent, decent. I see a meh. Interesting. Well, mostly decents right now. Looks mostly decent. I think. Head count. Yeah. Decent. Okay. Green V2. He was buffed recently, and I don't think he needed it. I see a very good already. Another very good. I think we're going to put him there. I see a decent from Black Sun. See another very good. Okay. Yeah, we're putting him in very good. Lots of votes for very good. All right, Scorpina, the double block character that everybody seemingly forgot about. I really don't see Scorpina players anymore. When Astro drops in for viewer battles with double strike Scorpina, that's the only time I've fought a Scorpina in the last year. If she's decent, it's because she's in Emma's Super. Oh, you're talking about TV Kimberly. Gotcha. Scorpina, decent. I see a broken. I see another decent. I see a very good. Well, a broken and a decent cancel out to a very good. So we have two very good votes and another decent vote. Okay. We're going to put her up there. She's still kind of forgotten about. They did nerf her significantly, but looks like she's still pretty good. All right, Black Dragon. I'm seeing very good votes for Black Dragon already. I see a decent vote for Black Dragon. Low, very good. Another decent. We still have more very good votes. All right, we're going to stick him up there for now. Macedon Sentry. I see a decent vote already. I see mostly decent. I see a single very good vote. I see Macedon Sentry can be very good, but I'm seeing mostly decents. So we're going to stick him right there. All right, Ninjor. They did change him in a balance update recently. They changed his 3-hit combo. You can't dash cancel out of it anymore, but it's you can't block it unless you block the first hit. That's like the only change I remember. Maybe his counter activates by itself. I don't remember. I see a lot of very good votes for Ninjor though. There we go. I'm surprised that actually worked. Okay. Ranger Slayer. I see a very good already. Another very good. Another very good. 0.1 kilometers away from being broken, but very good. She can be scary. All right, we filled out an entire row of very good and decent. Deserved a super? I don't know. Well, she may have deserved a super. Don't know if she needs one. You know? I'd say if Fortnite does the Power Rangers crossover, I want Mastodon Sentry, Ranger Slayer, and Draken to be in a wave together. I need Draken personally. And I feel like Ranger Slayer and Mastodon Sentry would fit the game, especially Mastodon Sentry. So, yeah. All right, Dane. I see a decent. I see a very good. I see another decent. He is one of my mains, so I don't use him as much as I used to, but that's because I have like 13 mains. Seen a lot of decents. Okay. I'm gonna stick him right there with Mastodon Sentry. Pumpkin Wrapper. What? Someone said Dragon Armor Trini. Reboot. Where are you at? We're going left to right, my good sir. Pumpkin Man is decent. Pumpkin Wrapper is decent. Pumpkin Wrapper decent. All right. Seeing a lot of decents for Pumpkin Wrapper. Ryu is broken. Oh, yeah. Ryu. The Mighty Morphin Black Ranger with the Dragon Shield. That's Ryu. All right. Zach is decent. I see mid. It's like, that's not even an option here. I guess that's the meh. But like mid is like middle. So like decent. So we're putting him in decent. A lot of decents in a row. Ilarion. I feel like everybody forgot about Ilarion. I fought her once in the last 2 years, and I don't even remember if it was this year or last year. I see 2 mez. I see 2 very goods. Okay, well, those all canceled out to decent. So, yeah, it's kind of easy to forget about her. Yeah, I feel like all the Ilarion players kind of moved on to other characters, like Bridge. Another double block character. Okay, it looks like decent right now. All right, Skull. I see a decent. I see another decent. We're getting a lot of decents, guys. That needs to change. I mean, Kaya will probably be in meh, honestly. I don't think she's that good. All right, Skull. Decent. We locking that in? About 10 seconds. Okay, guess we're moving on to Kaya. All right, that is decent. All right, Kaya. I see a meh. I faced Kaya before and she's not meh. She's decent at best. Okay, well, that pretty much means meh, but the best player in the world with Kaya puts her in decent, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of decents that probably don't need to be. I mean, I think some of them deserve to be a little higher, like Dane and Dragon Shield Zack, and maybe Skull. Fishbowl head? What? Oh, Zordon. Gotcha. Oh, they gave me a Fortnite skin idea. The Guardian skin in the Battle Pass, I can make Zordon out of him. So I need to get the gold coloration, and I can make him. He'd be a sprite Zordon. Fishbowl's Mysterio, yeah. Okay, I see very good, I see broken. I see very good, broken. Okay, I have 2 broken votes, 3 very good votes. Does he need to be up here? I don't think he's broken. You don't see a whole lot of them. They don't oversaturate the ladder. I really don't fight Zordon all that much, but I make him look broken sometimes. I just bully people with Zordon. All right. Looks like very good is the final answer. Until December, that is. All right. Spark. What about Spark? What about them? Zordon is forgotten? Yeah, kinda. I mean, with 163 characters, you're not going to see a lot of these characters, especially in the upper leagues, like most of us are. Yeah, broken means completely busted, nerf them immediately. Like Ninja Billy, Antonio, probably Trent now, honestly, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself now. All right. Spark. I see very good. Okay. Very good it is. Putting them right by Zordon. Heroes of the Grid, Spark is like devastating in Heroes of the Grid. They are absolutely broken. If Heroes of the Grid Spark was in Legacy Wars, they would have broken the game. It's insane. All right, we're on Draken now. He was just buffed. He feels a lot better now, I gotta say. I see a broken now. I see a very good. I see a decent. I see a very good. Okay, I feel like, didn't we already put him in very good? But I think he's very, very good now. I wouldn't say broken, but yeah. He definitely deserves very good now. You're not super late, Vincent. We're still in Mighty Morphin. Then again, that doesn't mean anything because we're a half hour into the stream. And there's like 200 out of the 163 characters in the game, I'm pretty sure 50 of them are Mighty Morphin. Counting the movie. Well, that's probably pushing 60 then. All right, looks like very good is the final answer for Draken. That looks familiar though. Pretty sure he's already in very good, but all right. Okay, let me scroll up and look for reboots. Dragon Armor Trini vote because I don't remember what he said. Black Sun says very good though. Reboot said, where the heck? Oh, okay. I see a good vote. Gotcha. I see a broken. I see that is decent. So a decent and broken cancel out to a very good. So we're looking at 3 very good votes right now. We had a lot of decents in a row. Now we're getting a lot of very goods in a row. I mean, we did go from rares to epics. Then again, a lot of these are epics. Okay. Giant Armor Trini. Very good. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Okay. Dragon Shield Jason. I see it decent. See another decent. Okay. I used to have trouble with him, but I just don't fight him anymore, so I don't even know. Okay, a lot of decent votes for Dragon Shield Jason. Tell you what, one character we have not seen a whole lot of in recent times is Dragon Shield Kimberly. Like, when was the last time any of you guys fought a Dragon Shield Kimberly player. It's probably been a while. Seeing decents for Kimberly here. Looks like all the Dragon Shield characters that are not Tommy are indecent. Then again, Green V1 is also indecent. So Dragon Shield characters are indecent, and then V2, I guess. I mean, Ninjor upgraded his power coin or something. That's the canonical explanation for Superpower Beatdown, or not Superpower Beatdown, Street Fighter Showdown. And so I guess Ninjor buffed him. I mean, he's in very good, so that's plausible, you know. Fought one last week. One is Turbo Pink. Jeez. All right. Ninjetti Tommy. The menace that was Ninjetti Tommy. I see a very good. I see another very good. Dragon Shield Kimberly was in very good in the last tier list. I guess opinions have shifted. I don't know. Seeing some very good votes. I see a broken vote. That's interesting. Put him up here. Adam. Oh boy. Adam. Didn't the only thing they changed really is just the fact you can do 2 supers in 1 super meter charge. You don't even see Dragon Shield Kimberly in the shop anymore? Really? Okay. I see a broken now. I see a decent, but I'm seeing mostly very good in the chat. We're going to put him there in the middle ground. The only broken one is Adam. I disagree. I just disagree. I just do. We have entered Ninjetti territory, though, because we have 4 left. Kimberly. I don't think there's any debate. She goes up there. She goes up there. Billy. He's not as broken as Kimberly, but he still needs a nerf. So, yeah. Those 2 go up there. Aisha, I don't struggle against her as much as I used to, but that's also because I don't fight them as much as I used to. I just kind of figured out the ones that were loyal. So I feel like she's either indecent or very good. So what do you guys think about Aisha? I see a very good, another very good, another very good. Okay. I'm seeing some votes for Rocky to be very good as well. He's probably better than Aisha. He probably needs more of a nerf, or he needs a nerf sooner than Aisha does. Okay. That is all for the Ninjetti. Kimberly and Billy are in broken, and the rest of them are in very good, along with Ninjor. Worst Red Ranger is very good. Really? Oh, you're talking about Rocky. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. You're only saying that because he replaced Jason. I don't know. All right. Master more for Tommy. I'm seeing a lot of very goods already. I see 3 just right there. Sarkis is very good. Okay. Seeing mostly very goods for Master more for Tommy. He's going to go there beneath Zordon. All right. Now we are on Mighty Morphin White. Mr. Cheese is broken. Shard Collector is very good. Okay. Falcon Man. Falcon. Oh, yeah. Falcon Zord. Gotcha. I see a decent. I see a very good. I see another decent. I see a meh. Black Sun is bad. I don't know. I don't know about that. I see a broken. for Mighty Morphin White. I struggle against him, but I wouldn't say he's broken now. All right, how many decents and how many brokens do we have in chat? I want to see how many I can cancel out. 1 decent, 2 decent, 1 broken, 2 broken. All right, looks like 3 votes for very good. We're gonna just there we go. Delphine. Oh, okay. All right. So one of my last few streams, I think it was like I think it was 4 or 5 streams ago. I was grinding corruption boxes, right? A ladder. I could not land a single hit on a Delphine player that only had like 36,000 health. It was ridiculous. That is my argument for broken. But I know that not all Delphine players are like that, and I know that I suck with Delphine. So if you guys say very good, I would be fine with that. I'm seeing mad votes across the board. What? What? All right, if you guys say so. I was like, I can make a case for broken. You guys are like, no, she's way down here. I was like, huh? All right. Orico broken. Orico very good. All right, so we know he's upper tier. Is he on their level or is he on these guys' level? Okay, I'm seeing some brokens flood in. Okay. All right. I can accept that. I won't deny that. I wouldn't say he's broken, but I'm not saying he's not. So Rito and Play, you're not bad. That's what I was saying. I was like, they're meh at the highest, you know. Kind of surprised that Billy is as high as he is. All right, Zeo Pink. Zeo Pink is not bad. I just disagree. I just disagree. Why are you guys saying she sucks? She doesn't. She's not great, but she's not terrible. What are you guys talking about? I need to prove it. Fine, I can prove it. I'll do it in a future stream, though. I'm not going to do that now. All right. Meh is the lowest I will go with Kat. She's better than these characters. I'm sorry. She just is. Maybe not Delphine, but she's better than these guys. Well, maybe not Goldar either. She's better than Kaya. She's better than Billy. She's better than movie Jason and Trini. She just is. Tanya, seen very good. They want to prove that Zeo Pink is not trash. They want me to prove that. All right, I'm seeing very good for Tanya. And say, guys, we're not even at the controversial character yet. He's coming up, but we're not there yet. I'm seeing a lot of very goods for Tanya. All right, she's gonna go there. All right, I'd agree with that on Turbo Pink, but not Zeo. No. All right, Adam, did he get buffed recently? I don't remember. I thought he was in a balance update in the last year or so. Or did they nerf him? I don't remember. His changes were not substantial enough for me to remember. Seen a lot of decents, though. There is a reason why you don't see a lot of Zeo Pinks, but, I mean, she's a common. You're not going to see commons up in the gem leagues. All right, I'm seeing a lot of decents for Zeo Adam. All right, Zeo Red. How do you guys feel about Zeo Red? Zeo Tommy. Seen a lot of very goods. I use my commons. Which ones, though? Seen a lot of very goods. Yeah, I want to say Zeo Gold was changed in a balance update recently. All right, we're going to put Tommy up here with Tanya. Okay. Here's the big one, guys. How do you guys feel about Rocky? This is the one I'm anxious about because I really got to watch. I really got to watch. I'm seeing a broken. I'm seeing a meh. I'm seeing a very good. Okay. To clarify, before you guys go off on each other, we are not asking, we are not debating whether or not he deserved to be a legendary. That is not the question here. The question is, how good is he, regardless of his rarity? Okay, with that out of the way, let me take a look. Seeing some mez, I'm seeing some very goods. Zeo Blue is the most 2020 legendary ever. That is a sentence. All right, so hold on. How many broken votes do I have? I see just one. And then how many decent votes do I see? I see no decent votes. I see a lot of meh votes. How many meh votes do I see? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, how many very good votes do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotcha. All right. He's going in very good. He's going in very good. We could change it later. But right now, he's in very good. Gotcha. All right. Zeo Gold. I don't know. I mean, Rocky evidently is just not a popular character as is, and then they made him the anniversary character, which ticked a lot of people off for some reason, even though it's like the 30th anniversary of Zeo this year. So who else were they going to add? I mean, okay, I'm seeing a lot of very good votes for Zeo Gold. Glad we can agree on that one. All right, he's going there. All right, Turbo Pink. Turbo Pink. I see a decent vote. A meh vote. I see a very good vote for Cassie. Disadvantage using Turbo Pink. She doesn't have any breakers, so yeah. Yeah, she's blockable. Super blockable. Seen some decents, seen some mez. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess very good since you beat Dragon Shield Kimberly, but then again, Dragon Shield Kimberly is down in decent now. Okay, I'm seeing some decents pop up. Okay. All right, we'll put her there, I guess. Blue Centurion. I see a decent vote for Blue Centurion already. Can we change some Rangers? Later we will, yeah. So I know some of the early characters here in Decents and Meh should probably be swapped around a little bit. I don't think Goldar or Delphine need to be that low, personally. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of decents for Blue Centurion. He is a rare, so how good can he really be? The rankings for some of them is rage bait. Wait till you get to the Disney era and early Neo Saban, because those get some people talking. Okay, Diva Talks. I see a decent vote. I see a bad vote. Let's cancel out to a meh. I see another decent. I see another meh. She's not bad, but meh. Okay, well, we'll put her there. I mean, I used to put her in bad, and then I started getting comebacks with her when we did the Iron Man challenge, and so I don't think she's bad, but she's not good. I'm seeing very good for Turbo Red. Yeah, wait till you get to Antonio. I don't think it's as controversial now as it was in the last few. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree that he's broken now, but we'll get to that. All right, I see a lot of very goods for Turbo Tommy. So we'll put him over here. Turbo Blue, Justin. What about him? Justin isn't broken. I don't know. All he needs is 2 combos and he kills you. All he needs is 2 combos. I am seeing some more broken votes. I do agree with that. I see a very good vote. Okay. I see another very good. I'd say he's high very good, low broken, personally. So is every other character. If movie Zach can kill you in 2 combos, we've got a problem. Just saying. So, all right. Well, let's put him up here. Does he need to go up here next to Orico? Does he need to go up here? Recent Rangers? Yeah, maybe. Especially Javi. All right, we're getting flooded by Brokens now. He's going up. He's going up. All right. Phantom Ranger. What about Phantom Ranger? The Ruby Blast Holy Crypt Machine. Phantom is bad? What? Okay, there's a decent. Still lower than I thought you'd be. Okay, seeing a lot of decents. All right, yeah, he's gonna go there. TJ. Does anyone want to fight that? Does anybody think he doesn't need to be this low? Black Sun says meh. Everyone else is saying trash, garbage, bad. Yeah, he's going there. He's going there. Okay, Astronema. What about Astronema? See a very good for Astronema. See a meh. Are we going to start calling her Astronema or something? Toa hates TJ, but loves Jaden. That's a character, all right. Okay, I'm seeing mostly decents. Wait, no, I'm not seeing mostly decents. What am I saying? I'm seeing mostly mez. Hold on. Let me do another count. I've heard about Toa. Do you think he'd play Legacy Wars if they added Jade into the game? If he does, and he mains Jaden, I have to challenge him as Decker. I just have to. It's the law. Okay, yeah, all right. Roll call on Astronema. Let me go back through and read. It's about tied, actually. Movie Yellow is meh. Yeah, I mean, it's where we have her, yeah. Okay. I will bump Astronema up to decent. Just because of one extra vote. All right. Andros, I see a decent. I see a meh. I see a decent. Okay, it's looking like this right now. I see a very good for Andros. I see a meh. Well, very good meh canceled out to a decent. So, okay, looks like middle ground for Andros. Ashley, very good. Ashley, low broken. I just say just fully commit, straight up broken. She does not need to juggle as much as she does. She's way too fast. I think she goes up here. Low broken, high, very good. See it broken. See it very good. I'm committing to the broken. Psycho Green is broken. Just because of the whoa. Hold on. There we go. That's not what I wanted to do. All right. All right, I see it broken. I see it very good. Just because of the cancels and stuff and the dash variants. Seen a lot of very good votes. Okay. We're gonna put him up there. Right next to Turbo Tommy. So now we're getting some variety. We're getting some split up. Ecliptor. I mean, when was the last time you've seen any Ecliptor player? Like, anywhere? Seen a lot of Met votes. I'm inclined to agree. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Camdor. Camdor's pretty good, I'd say, but you don't see a whole lot of them. Okay. Zane, in Space Silver. I see a Met vote already for him. Another Met. Zane from Ninjago is decent. That'd be awesome. We need Ninjago in this game. We need a crossover. We need a crossover. I see more decent. Okay, yep. We're bumping him up to decent. We're putting him up there right by Andros. Psycho Red. I see a decent already. The Psycho Rangers are very good. So Psycho Rangers in general. Interesting. Guardian Mech from Chapter 7, Season 3 is broken. Seeing some decents. I'm seeing some very good. I'm seeing mostly decents though. So out of all the Psychos, Psycho Red is probably the weakest, but that doesn't mean he's bad. We've hit the hour mark. That is awesome. All right, how about Nukria? I don't know if I want to even debate this. I think she goes up here. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing 3 broken votes already. I think that's yep. I think that's good enough. I mean, her cyclone attack goes all the way across the stage now. Her block attack is a lot faster now. Her super breaker in the middle slot is crazy, just crazy. She's just insanely good now. Kendrick. That's one of my defining characteristics. I keep forgetting that Kendrick's is in the game. I keep thinking of Cassie's like common pink rangers. We have Kimberly, of course, because she's Mighty Morphin. She's got to be there. We have Cassie. We have Zeo Pink. So we have the first 3 pink rangers are commons. And I was like, okay, the rest of them were like epics, right? And then we have some legendaries. I just completely gloss over Kendrick's. I'm seeing some Mez. I see some Bads. Okay. I don't know if she's on their level of bad. She's probably an Ecliptor level of bad. All right. How about Trakina? She does need a buff. Trakina, meh. See a bad again. Trakina's horrible. She's not Divatox bad, though. She's a little better than Divatox. Okay. Yeah, it's about the same as Kendrick's, it looks like, vote-wise. Black Sun says broken. I don't know. I think we'll put her up there. She's better than Divatox. So we can't put her below Divatox. There's no way. There's no way. If Trakina is bad, then so is Divatox. Leo, low broken. Leo, very good. They did adjust him. They did kind of nerf him, but they buffed him in some areas. But I feel like the nerfs were more noticeable than the buffs. Is he still broken, though? I'm seeing a lot of very goods. I'm inclined to agree. I don't think he's broken anymore. I think he goes there now. Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of very good votes now. Okay. Magnet Offender was actually a meta pick during the tournament a couple weeks ago. So he may be broken now. I don't know. Yeah, Magnet Offender and Black Sun, that combo is dangerous. If we're just ranking characters based on their best players, this list would look a whole lot different. He would probably be in very good if we were just going off of Radman. And Magnet Offender would definitely be broken. He's probably in very good at the very lowest. So, okay, let me count the brokens and the very goods. Okay, I have 3 broken votes, 2 very good votes. And I don't know what to pick, so we're going to go with broken. Because I can make the argument for both. Vipra. What about Vipra? We've hit the new millennium. We're in the 2000s now. See a decent for Vipra. I see a very good for Vipra. I don't know if she's that good. See another decent. Bad acting tier. We're not making a tier list for actors and their acting. I've seen a lot of decents. Okay, yeah. Decents it is.
Okay, what's her name again? Dana. That's it. Dana. What about Dana? Decent, decent, decent. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Joel. How about Joel? Gonna try to speed through this. We're an hour in and we're about halfway done. Okay, we're almost halfway done. Decent, decent, very good, decent. Looking like a decent. Decent. Okay, gotcha. Ryan, the Titanium Ranger. The first American original Ranger. Decent. Meh. Okay. See another meh. You don't see a whole lot of them anymore. But when I do, I can't fight them because I keep forgetting how to play or play against them. Okay, I see two decents, two mehs. There's three mehs. Okay, hold on. See another meh. All right, meh is taking the lead. Last call. Okay, we're moving on to Carter already. Okay, yeah, I guess meh is the final answer. Carter, very good. Decent, very good. Carter, very good. Okay, he's going in very good then. He's going up here. Up there with his predecessor, Leo. Okay. How about Jen? She could use a buff, I think. Some of the Gen players are pretty scary, but she could use a buff, I think. Personally. See, decent, decent, meh, decent. All right. Going up in decent. See another meh there, but more decents are in the chat right now. Anybody else have any meh votes? they immediately pivot to Wes sucks. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Wes desperately needs a buff anyway, so there we go. All right, how about Katie? I mean, she was also a meta pick during the tournament. I wouldn't say she's as good as Ashley, but I would say she's still pretty good. I see very good, very good. Broken, very good. Very good. All right. She's going in very good. Katie needs a buff badly. Still doesn't win every match. Well, she doesn't need to win every match. That is not how the game's supposed to be played. All right, Rancic, very good. Very good. Whoa, don't do that. Seems very good votes for Rancic. Is he going up there? I see a single broken vote for Rancic. Mostly very good, though. All right, so he's going there. Another one of my mains in very good. All right. Quantum Ranger. How about him? I see it very good already. See another very good. Are all my mains villains? No, but a lot of them are. Another very good, very good, very good. Okay. He is very good, very good, very good. So the last three Time Force characters to come out are very good. Gotcha. Danny. What about Danny? They did buff him lately. They made him better. Just want to point that out. Remember back to his buff. I think decent's a good spot too. Yeah. All right, he's going up there by Jen. Can be good in the right hands. But aside from that, he's kind of average. Let me play Danny. Yeah, you can try it. We are going to change some rankings around when we get close to the end. So, like when we get through Hyperforce, Street Fighter Hyperforce, we're going to do a final roll call and see if any warriors need to be flipped around. All right, Alyssa, I'm seeing decent. Okay, across the board, decent. There we go. Taylor. I kind of feel like she goes down here or here. Seeing some bad votes. I see a decent vote, but there's a lot of bad votes. Until she is buffed is bad. Okay, yeah, so she needs a buff. Zenaku. I cannot use Zenaku for the life of me, but I know plenty of people can, and I am scared of those people. So, how about it? I see a decent. I see a meh. I see a decent. Decent. I see a meh. Okay, looks like decent it is. Right? Gotcha. All right. Decent it is. Final Wild Force. Merrick. See a meh. See a decent. See a decent. See a decent. Decent it is. Lothor. He is very good at the lowest. Broken, very good. Broken. Broken. We're getting there. We're on Ninja Storm now. This is one of my controversial ones. Because I'd put all three of them in broken. And you guys are like, what? Why? And I'd be like, just watch my streams. Watch my past streams. You'll know why. Because you guys are saying that Tori is decent, and I cannot. When was the last time I beat a Tori player? Huh? Huh? Black Sun says very good. White Man says meh. Everybody else says decent. I don't know. I don't know. Blake, broken. I see a broken vote already for this one. Interesting. Blake and Cam are both very good. See broken. See it very good. Okay. Okay. Every single Ninja Storm character is broken. Yep. I agree with that, Mr. Cheese. I agree. We're putting him up here. He's up there with Lothor. All right, Cam. What is the consensus on Cam? I'm going to put him in very good for now, but I will bump him up if nobody else objects. See a lot of very goods, actually. Okay, gotcha. Mesogog. What about Mesogog? He was one of my original mains. See a decent from Mesogog. Another decent. Decent. I see a meh in all caps. Another meh. See a lot of decents, though. I think he's going to go up there by Tori. Connor. What about Connor? Seen a lot of very goods, actually. All right. We'll put them up there. We'll put them up there. Kira. What about Kira? Decent? 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 Okay. Guitar Lady is very good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of decents, though. Put her up there by Mesogog. Ethan, though, what about him? Decent, decent. Meh. Meh. Decent. Okay. Looks like decent has won the vote. Yep. Ethan has won, or decent has won the vote for Ethan. Decent Ethan. Tommy. Tommy. Decent. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good it is. Let's go. Yep. 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 All right. Trent Broken. No questions asked. All right. SPD. Jack. Very good. Very good. Decent. Very good. Very good. Looks like very good it is. Sky, I'm seeing 2 decents already. Decents. Looks like decent it is. I'm up there by his predecessor. Bridge. What about Bridge? The Crit Machine. The Car Yeeter. Broken, very good, broken. Crit Machine, very good. I'd say very good, but the Crit Machine does make him kind of broken. He is kind of a struggle to fight. Does he go up here? That's my question for you all. Does he deserve to go up here? Does the Crit Machine Car Yeeter go up here? Seeing 2 yeses, 2 nos. And we'll leave him in very good for now. We'll come back to him later. Cat Ranger. I see a meh. I see a bad. I don't think she's that bad, but she's not great. I'll say that. Okay, getting a lot of meh votes. There's some bad votes, but meh has overpowered those. Okay. Meh for Cat Ranger. Kruger. Oh, man. He's had a resurgence lately. I've noticed that. There's a lot of Shadow Ranger players now. And I hate every single one of them because they all do the same trick. They all do the same trick. Confinement. Cycle through. Confinement. Confinement. Cycle through. Confinement. Cycle through. Confinement. Strike. Confinement. Cycle through. Confinement. That is their entire playstyle. So, alright, I'm seeing a lot of very goods. I'm seeing some brokens. I'm seeing mostly brokens. I think that playstyle alone makes him broken. So, Enway, the two most broken moves in the game are thus Confinement and Marks of Light. Why the heck did you add 5 more hits to Marks of Light? It did not need it. It did not need it. No, it did not. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. No. Nope. I will die on that hill. All right, Sam. Decent? Am I in the wrong universe? Decent again. A meh. Okay. Another meh. He used to be very good. I know that much. Another meh. Oh, I made a couple of videos ranting on Antonio. Yeah. Seen a lot of mehs. Okay. Yeah. He's going in meh with Cat Manx. Udana could probably use a rework. Same with Xander. But they're not terrible. 5 paragraphs. How about 15? Decent. Okay, looks like decent it is, right? Okay. Xander. Do I have to refresh live chat? Like, did it just freeze? It did. Okay, let me scroll up. There could have been more Udana votes. Come on, refresh. It's not loading now. Come on, we can't do this. Can't do that to me. Let me pull up the stream again. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Yeah, mostly decents for Udana. Xander, I'm seeing a lot of decents. Yeah. All right. Decent it is. Going up there right by Udana. All right. Leanbow. Think about Leanbow. Do I have to refresh again? I just did. Yeah, chat is breaking like every couple seconds now. That's not good. We're not even in the Neo Saban area yet. We're not even close to the end. All right, Leanbow. Very good. Very good. Decent. Very good. Decent. Okay. Decent has one more vote than very good. Korag is very good. I'd say that Korag is broken now, personally. He doesn't have any V2s like Daishi or Trent or, you know, but I'd say he's still pretty crazy. Sarkis agrees. Mike Man agrees. Mr. Cheese agrees. All right, yeah, he's going in broken. He is going in broken. Wolf attack, yeah. All right, that's our broken list right now. That's very colorful. And that's a lot of characters that were not there previously. They're doing something. All right, Nicholas, Nickelodeon. Very good. Broken. Okay, we got 2 votes. See another very good. Okay. See another broken. So we have 2 very good votes, 2 broken votes. We're in the middle ground here, guys. We need a tiebreaker. See, very good. Okay. Another very good. Okay. Very good is taking the lead. Dagger Man. Oh, Daggeron. Gotcha. All right. Very good for Nick. Okay. Daggeron has a decent vote. Does he go up here? See another decent. I see a very good. I see a very good. Very good. Okay. Very good is overtaking decent. Another decent. All right. It's close. I don't know if it's a tie, but it's close. I might. I think he's pretty good. I think he's very good. I think we'll bump him up to very good. All right. He's probably on the same level as Nick or Bridge. He's probably on Connor level, if I had to be honest. All right. Camdor. Underutilized. I will say that much. You don't see a whole lot of him, but I gotta say, it's not because he's bad. I think he's pretty good, but not a lot of people use him. See a very good, decent. Sounds like decent. I mean, I don't use him as much as I want to, as much as I should. So yeah, we'll put him in decent. All right, we have filled the screen with decent characters. That's pretty balanced, I'd say. You know, like these are like your baseline. You might want a little better than this. Very good is like you could slightly nerf them a little bit, but a lot of these are pretty good as well. So yeah, this is kind of like your baseline. This is where you want your game to be. I mean, this is where most of the characters are. There's quite a bit that are just forgotten about that need buffs. And we're going to get to a lot of characters that are broken. A lot of the newer season ones are broken. Okay. So, what about Centurion? Or, Sentinel Knight. Sentinel Knight. That's his name. I see a meh. I see a decent. Decent it is. Going up there by Camdor. Tyzon. Decent, all caps, decent. Very good. See, mostly decent. Okay. Decent. All right. Decent it is. Overdrive is in decent. All right. Mac. I'm seeing broken, broken, broken. Okay. He does hit like a truck because he hits you with a truck. He just runs you over. All right, there we go. Mac is in broken. All right, Camille. What about Camille? Broken? Low broken? Broken? Holy crap. Broken? All right. I was not expecting that. I was expecting very good. Broken it is. Broken she goes. Casey. Oh, Casey. The middle spamming. Yeah. Broken. Seen some very goods, though. I don't know. I don't know. I'll put him there for now. But I kind of feel like he goes up there. Dominic. What about Dominic? You don't see a whole lot of him either. You see his assists more than his leader. But even then, they kind of replace his assists with newer block assists. So. I see a very good. See some decents. A lot of decents, actually. We'll put him up here with ties on for now. Yeah, decent. Gotcha. Daishi. This is a tough one. Real head scratcher. Oh, you guys are saying very good. Okay, I thought we were all gonna be like, yeah, he's broken. Yeah, I'll put him down here. He's better than most of these characters, though. I will say that much. Thank you, Red Ranger. That's what I was thinking. I don't know how many Daishis I've beaten since his buff. I can probably count them on one hand. Probably count them on 2 fingers. Up to 2 fingers. All right, I see a very good for RJ. So we're in the home stretch now. We have an entire screen filled up with characters, but we can see the end. The end is in sight. RJ, very good, very good. A broken. I mean, he's got V2 moves too. They're not as crazy as Daishi, but he's still got them. They're just dash activated. Black Sun's starting to start from the end. All right, I'm seeing a lot of very goods. I would argue broken as well, but all right, very good it is. This is the community Warrior Brokenness tier list. This is you guys' choice. Ziggy. What about Ziggy? The Fortnite lizard guy. No. He just is. He just is. I see 2 meh votes for the Zigster. 3 meh votes. Meh. Okay, 4. 4 for 4. A lot of mehs. Okay. The general consensus, Ziggy is meh. All right, Gemma. I am still annoyed to Gemma to this day. I just am. I don't see her a whole lot, but when I do, I always get that exasperated sigh when I see that intro animation. I see a meh, decent. All right, decent it is. You go over there. You do not go in Operation Overdrive. Venjix. The Terminator. Skynet. Gemini. Very good. Decent. I wouldn't say he's decent. I'd say he's above that. Very good. Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with Very good. Gotta put him up there by RJ. Xandrid. He's down here. He is down here. Seeing some Met votes. Yeah. All right. Decker. What do you guys think about Decker? Seeing a lot of Met votes for Xandrid. So yeah, he's gonna stay there. He's gonna stay there in Met. All right. Decker. How about it? Very good. Broken. Broken very good. All right, so he's upper tier. Upper tier. So he could be here by Venjix. Shards Decker is broken, but in general very good. I'd say you got to keep in mind the best players with those characters. So, you know, take that into account. All right, so it looks like very good. Antonio did not need a frickin' buff. Not debating that one. We're going to change some of the characters' orders when we get done. Antonio is the one that I will not move. You guys know. All right. What was his buff? It's hard to put my finger on it. I think it was everything. So, yeah. All right, Lauren, very good. I don't know about. Well, I mean, they did buff her recently, and I haven't used her that much since the buff. So yeah, maybe. I'm thinking decent at the lowest. I see a decent. I see a very good. All right, hold on. We got one vote for those. Black Sun and Vincent are like that Dexter meme. They got that look in their eye, looking from the across the room or from the front seat of their car. Just they know. They know. Don't tell me Antonio is more controversial than Zeo Blue. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, he has 15 stacks. 10 was too much. He doesn't need stacks. All right. Lauren, we have 2 votes right now. We need more. What do you guys think about Lauren? That broken was probably not meant for Lauren. Right. Lauren, very good. And I saw a decent earlier. Decent after buff. Ooh, okay. So she was in med before, in your eyes. Kind of feel decent. We'll put it there. Robo Knight. Sarkis says meh for Robo Knight. I saw that one earlier. Robo Knight trash. Bad. Ooh, okay. Bad. Oh, wow. All right. We have demoted a lot of characters. Okay. How do you guys feel about Emma? Where does she go? I see a decent. See another decent. Okay. All right. Very good. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah. Still got more decent votes, though. Still got more decent votes. Tori. Oh, we did Tori. Oh, no. Troy. Okay. Gotcha. Troy. Very good. Broken. Broken. Okay, yeah. Broken it is. I got a Troy curse. I can't use him. Can't fight him. Yeah, it's hard to get 15 stacks, but it can happen. But Antonio doesn't need 15 stacks because he only uses the first 4. 4 to 7. All right. Gia. I mean, you just had to be there, Vincent. It was the Orion stream. I bought Orion before he was removed from the game for nerfs. We were live for 2 hours at that point, and I was doing viewer battles, and no one had beat me when I used Orion. Starkus came in with Gia, his first match of the day, and he came in and got a perfect on me. So if that doesn't make him a god with Gia, I don't know what does. All right. The Gia, let's see. I see a very good. I see a decent. See another decent, very good, decent. I see Orion broken. I agree with that. All right, we're putting Gia by Emma. And we're putting Orion in broken because he does not need 19 hits in his middle slot breaker. He just does not. I don't know what Enway was on when they did that. But they did it. $17. Well, that's still not great. Sledge. Okay, we went from broken to probably down here, right? Like, Sledge is not good. Sledge is meh. I was kind of thinking some people would say meh. I see a decent. All right, well, a decent and a bad cancel out to a meh. So we have 2 meh votes right now. Looks like meh has won. All right. Kendall. Kendall. What about Kendall? Meh, 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 meh. Gotcha. Meh. It is. Poisandra. Whereas the Battle for the Grid announcer says. And sometimes he says, Poisandra. It's like, dude, you're overselling it. Just say Poisandra and move on. All right. Seen a lot of decents. North Dakota. Oh, gotcha. Coda. Gotcha. All right. Decent for Poisandra. That is the final verdict. Yeah, Battle for the Grid Poisandra is broken. Same with Jen. But in Legacy Wars, they're just... they're all right. All right. Coda. See a meh. I see a decent. See another meh. Meh City. All right. Meh it is. The hot shot, Chase Randall. I see a very good vote. See another very good. Very good. All right. Very good it is. Very good it is. Right there by Decker. Snide. I see a meh for Snide. See another meh for Snide. Decent for Snide. Mid, which would be decent. Okay. We got 2 for 2. We need a tiebreaker. Verdict on Snide. Meh or decent? Anybody? Anybody? We're on a tie right now. We're not moving on to Heckle until Snide is put in his place. Okay, that's a duplicate vote there. Come on, we need somebody else to weigh in on Snide. We got 4 people. We got Sarkis, Mike Mann, Black Sun, and Mr. Cheese that voted. Okay, another duplicate vote. Come on. Get somebody else to vote. Mike Mann has changed his vote to decent. Then we have another meh. Well, mid is decent anyway, so. All right. Luca, I hope I said that right. Looks like you are the tiebreaker with meh. All right. Well, Mr. Cheese already voted as well. Those, you, Sarkis, Mr. Cheese, and Mike Mann were the 4 that voted already. Okay. Heckle. What about Heckle? I see it very good. We are still live. We are finishing up Dino Charge. We're about done. Here's what our tier list looks like so far. There's our Broken. It's a lot more diverse than last time. Here's our expansive, very good list. It always is expansive. There's decent. There is meh. And there is bad, which bad is actually filling out. Usually we get 2 or 3 characters in bad, but now we've got 7. Okay, Heckle, let's see. I see a very good. I see a meh. I see a decent. Meh and very good cancel out to a decent. See another decent. See another meh. We're getting more decents though. Let me stick them up here. All right. Ninja Steel Pink. I see a meh vote already. Decent. Decent to meh. See another meh. I see a good. See another meh. I think she's all right. I'm kind of feeling decent as well for her. She's kind of on a same level as Kira, honestly. Okay, Haley, I see it high, very good. I see a broken. I mean, you guys have seen me struggle against her lately, so you guys know my stance. See another very good. All right, we're getting more very good votes. Very good, very good. All right, very good it is. Borderline broken, we'll say. There we go. We'll put her there. All right. Preston. I see a very good vote for Preston. see a decent. See a meh. Well, very good and a meh cancel out to a decent. I see more very goods, though. They're about the same as decent. Very good. I think very good is just overtaken decent by 1 vote right now. All right, very good. It is. It was close. It was close. He's not Haley level, of course, because Haley's borderline broken, but he is pretty good. All right, Levi. What about Levi or Aiden? However you want to go about saying his name. I see a very good, broken, very good, broken, very good, mostly very good. Okay. I say I cannot use him. I cannot fight him. I have a Levi curse. I have a Steel curse. I have a Troy curse. And I evidently have an Emma curse too. All right. We are now in Beast Morphers. We have entered the Hasbro era. How do you guys feel about Blaze? See it very good for Blaze. Very good. Yeah, I rage quit. Just go and watch that the end of that stream and you'll see. Antonio curse, that too. That too. Okay, a lot of very goods for Blaze. All right, Roxy. What about Roxy? See a decent. See a Blaze decent. Where do you put Blaze in his place? Decents. There's a meh. Got a feeling decent's a good spot. All right, Steel. How about Steel? See a very good, borderline broken. Broken. See a very good, okay. Broken. I'm kind of feeling broken. Here's some broken votes. All right, we're going broken on Steel. Going broken on Steel. All right, we now only have 2 rows left. So, how about Devin? Decent, very good. Meh, very good and meh cancel out to a decent. We have 2 decent votes. See a bad vote. Very good. There's another decent. Decent is winning now by like 3 votes. Or it has 3 votes. It's not winning by 3 votes, but it has 3 votes. All right. Looks like decent it is. Izzy. What about Izzy? Is Izzy broken? Probably not. Is Izzy very good? See, very good, very good, very good. Decent. See a lot of very goods for Izzy. Very good. All right, very good it is. Where'd she go? I lost visual. Oh, there she is. All right. Very good. All right. Dino Fury Zato. What about Zato? Decent. Very good. Decent. 2 decents. 1 very good. Very good. On release was broken, yes, but how about now? All right, 2 decents, 2 very goods. It's just because he's the first, like, super stance change character and people weren't used to him, but also, and we didn't know how to make those kinds of characters yet. All right, seeing some very goods. All right, we're going to go with that. Going to go with very good. Put him way up here. There by Izzy. All right, Ion. I see a decent. Very good. Very good. Okay, I see 2 very good votes, 1 decent vote. Anybody else? Very good, going once. Going twice. Sold. Very good. Dino Fury, very good. Gotcha. All right, Ollie. Evil Ollie. I see 2 broken votes, 3 broken votes right off the bat. Holy crap. All right, well, it sounds like we're in agreement then. Low broken? Yep, still a broken vote. Broken, broken, broken. Right there with Steel. Amelia. Sarkis says is broken. Interesting. It mostly comes down to the middle spamming. You wouldn't expect that to be broken, but it kind of is. I see a very good. I see a decent. Well, a broken and a decent vote cancel out to a very good vote. I'm seeing, okay, so there's 3 very good votes now. Okay, so she'll go in very good. Very good. All right, so Ollie is the most broken out of all the Dino Fury characters. Javi. Yeah, no. Ollie is no longer the most broken out of the Dino Fury characters. That title goes to Javi. Yep, everybody's in agreement. All right. How about Fern? What about Fern? I see it very good. Very good, very good. Looks like very good is winning. Right there. Okay. Zenith Rangers Zato. Master says not broken anymore. I'll keep that in mind. All right, Zenith Ranger. Morphin Master. Decent? Decent. Very good, very good. 2 decents, 2 very goods. Very old. Okay, got another very good vote. All right, looks like that is a tiebreaker. Can decent catch up? Nope. All right, very good is taking the lead by 2 votes. Very good it is. Master Zed. Very good, borderline broken. Someone earlier said no longer broken, but very good. So that's 2 very good votes for Master Zed. Good broken, well, I guess it means very good, borderline broken. Put him in very good for now. Yeah, very good. All right. None of the Dino or Cosmic Fury Rangers dipped below very good, so that's just about right. All right, it is time for Street Fighter and Hyperforce. It is the final stretch. Ryu meh, Ryu broken. That you're not serious, are you? You can't be. It's another meh vote. Getting some mehs. All right. Ryu in meh. Guile, the double block, breakerless Street Fighter warrior. What about Guile? I say Guile with a southern accent. That Guile? Guile. There. Decent. And then I saw Mr. Cheese say broken. They quickly retracted that. Decent. Okay. Yep. Decent for Guile. Goes up right there. Okay. And our final verdict on Guile. Not getting a lot of votes for Street Fighter. Just a couple people. Interesting. All right, guess we're moving on to Chun-Li. What about Chun-Li? Let me refresh live chat real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Never mind. I see a meh vote for Chun-Li. Another meh vote for Chun-Li. See a decent vote for Chun-Li, but we have mostly meh votes. Toasty. All right, looks like meh right now, possibly. It's 2 versus 1. Another decent. All right, it's 2-on-2. Tiebreaker. Mike Mann coming in with the tiebreaker with decent. We bumped her up there to Guile's level. All right, Cammy, my Street Fighter main, or one of my Street Fighter mains. Ryu and Ryu Ranger are some other mains of mine, but Cammy is my best Street Fighter main. Very good, almost decent though. Broken for Cammy? I don't know about that. She gets some crazy crits sometimes, but it's not a regular thing. I think very good is a pretty good placement. Put it right there by Master Zed. Okay. M. Bison. I see Broken for M. Bison. Broken. Two broken votes for the Red Hands. Absolutely. Kush and 9 Miller Music are the best M. Bison players in the game. I haven't seen either of them in global lately. I hope they're still using Bison. See, very good, but I'm mostly seeing Brokens. I think we'll put him in Broken for now, unless anybody else ties it up with, yeah, there's another Broken. All right. Broken it is. Right there by Javi. All right, that's probably the last Broken character, actually, because I don't think any of these guys are broken. Seeing some decent votes for Akuma. Yep, decent for Akuma. Ryu Ranger. Yeah. All right, we have the Street Fighter Rangers and then Hyperforce. Ryu Ranger decent, almost a meh. So low decent. Decent. Okay, we got decent for Ryu Ranger. Chun-Li Ranger. Low, very good. See another very good. Okay. Looking good. Very good. Going up to the. Why am I scrolling at the same time? Okay. All right. Hyperforce. Jack D. Thomas. Hyperforce Jack. What about him? See a meh. I see a very good. Those cancel out to a decent. There's another decent vote. Another meh vote. Mostly have decent votes, though. See another meh. Okay, we're tied with decent and meh. Might have to be a tiebreaker here. I mean, he can hit like a truck, but I mean, he's super blockable, super counterable. It's pretty slow, close range. I think he goes in meh. All right, I see decent for Vesper. Decent for Vesper. 2 votes. I'm inclined to agree with that. Okay, so let's go through this one by one. Is there anyone here in Broken, aside from Antonio, that does not need to be here? Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're doing right now. We're just making sure that everybody agrees with these placements because you guys chose them. You guys took votes. So I better not get attacked in the comments for posting this in the community post. Because I always do. And I'm like, sometimes I'm a tiebreaker here, but I leave it mostly up to you guys. So Dragon Shield Kimberly, she's not in Broken though. Kurag, Kruger, maybe Bison don't need to be there. I don't know. Kruger, confinement, that's why. Korag, he's fast and hits like a truck. Bison, you got buffed a little too hard. All right, here is very good. Or most very good. Here's the top half. We're not changing Rocky. We're not changing Rocky. We're not going through this. We're not going through this. Some people said Broken. Some people said decent. So I just compromised and said he's in very good. So he's going to stay. Kind of wanted to bump Daishi up to Broken. Do you guys think Daishi needs to be over here, or do you think we need to bump him up? Okay, Mr. Cheese is for bumping him up. Mike Man says bump him up. Master said to Broken. Toasty says keep it. Sarkis, Mike Man, and Cheese say bump him up. All right. We're bumping him up to Broken. All right. Anybody else? Someone did mention Master Zed. Do we want to bump him up to broken? I mean, we just put him here. We just debated this, but like, is this a good placement, or do we need to bump him up? Looks like he's fine how he is. Okay, I see Mike Mann voted for bump him up. Vincent said bump him up earlier. Talking about Master Zed here. You Master Zed? Gotcha. Okay. No, Chase is not broken. I think this is fine where he's at and very good. All right, there's broken. Here's very good. Here's decent, or the first part of decent. These look good. Any objections? Bump Dragon Shield Kimberly up to very good. Dane bumped up to very good. That's kind of what I was thinking. Alarian very good. Joel and Emma very good. I don't know about Emma. She's fine. She can be scary sometimes, but so can any of these characters. Joel decent. Yeah, that's where he's at. I'm going to bump Dragon Shield Kimberly and Dane up. Those there, and then where is Dane? There he is. He's like right there, right? Or was he before or after Zordon? I don't remember. Dragon Kimberly. Go there. All right. Joel probably decent. That's where he's at right now. Okay, there's the rest of decent. Psycho Red needs to be bumped up. Anyone else think anyone else thinks Psycho Red needs to be bumped up? Or is he fine where he's at? Yeah, I think aside from that, decent is looking fine. Jeez, and Mike Man say bump him up. Vincent says no. Should we move Psycho Red up? Drex plays makes Psycho Red look broken? I'd imagine. Keep Psycho Red at decent? I mean, we only have 2 people saying bump him up, so I think we'll keep him. All right, here is Meh. I think personally, Goldar and Delphine need to be bumped up a little bit. I think they're too low. Bump Goldar decent? That's what I thought. We'll do that. And say, he's one of my mains. He's actually fairly decent. There we go. What good Goldars are you facing? Me. I haven't used Goldar in a while, but I'm really good with him. Okay. Is Delphine fine where she is? I also want to bump her up, but I'm fine with leaving her here if you guys want me to leave her here. Sledge moved to decent. I think Black Sun said he was decent as well. I think we'll do that. All right, Sledge is up there. There's bad. I'm not moving Zeo Pink. I already made my stance. Said that that's the lowest I'm going to put her. I'll prove to you guys in a future stream why Zeo Pink is better than you guys think. So, all right. Well, that looks like we're mostly in agreement. Pretty solid tier list. Let me download the image there. All right. Well, there we go. That's going to do it for today's live stream. Keep an eye out for future video and live stream announcements. Until next time, this is Shard Collector signing off. I can't scroll down anymore. Take care, guys. Stay safe. And whoa, I'll see you later. What the heck did I do?